Alrighty, here it is. It is the 30th of June. So it's been a while since I made a real video. I made one the other day at Chenango Falls, and I kind of said, hey, I told you I was having a couple good videos coming up, and then long story short, I recorded them in slow motion, and I couldn't undo that, so it didn't record any of my voice or anything like that, so, I couldn't recreate what I had said either in the same way, so I just didn't do it. I do intend to post those videos. Just I'll put some sound in the background or something so you can just see me. I did make them. June 30th. It's been raining a lot. It's been wet. It's dry now. There's tons of mosquitoes, and I don't have any bug spray. I haven't had any all week though. But these things, it's like a smorgasbord out here. It's freaking crazy. But yeah, so on June 30th, life's a strange thing. It changes so much, your life, and it's weird because, in one of my older videos, if you watched it, I talked about, how much I loved my job and the people there, and, I still really do. I do. It's a great place. They've given me a great opportunity. But I'm having a really hard time keeping it together and in terms of doing my work with a smile and everything, because I see other people being rewarded for things for nothing, and I make not a lot of money and I think that I could make more money for what I do, so the other day we're in the warehouse, and the owner comes around, the actual owner, and we're talking to him, it's cool, we're back and forth talking, and we're like, yeah man, a lot's been done around here, it's looking pretty good, and he says, it does look really good, and this building is more than just a building, this is, you guys put a lot of work in here, this is something that you guys can be proud of, all the work that you've done to change this place as much as you have, which was really nice, that's awesome, that was really nice to say, and it was nice to hear, but, the second he walked away, my dumb ass, I'm like, hey man, to myself, pride don't pay the bills. I would never say that, out of respect, just based on the fact that, this guy has given me an opportunity to even have work, and, today, and, that would just be totally rude to say something like that, because it was really nice that he said that. So, anyway, the whole work thing, I'm seriously considering some other options. Things change so much every day that hopefully this is just a temporary feeling. As long as I can get through, every morning when I wake up, I say to myself, man, it's a new day. You wake up, best foot forward, go in there, smile on your face, do your work, you're there to work and, be friendly and be happy and make everyone else happy and just do your job. It's just hard when I see what goes on, with people above me, that, it's just hard, but everybody has it everywhere, so you gotta go. But your brain's really powerful, so after you set that seed, you plant it there, saying, you know what, I'm out of here, it's like you push the roller coaster to the top, and then you let it fall, and as soon as it starts going, it's just gonna go until the end, and the end here, obviously is, a new job, which really sucks, but at the same time it doesn't, because I'd kind of like a change of scenery anyway. I wouldn't mind just getting out of here in general, definitely getting out of here for winter, because that sucks. Plus, I don't really have anything keeping me here. Yeah, it's weird, but I wouldn't mind getting out of here and checking some other things out. I definitely don't have enough money in my savings to do that for any reasonable amount of time without having other work lined up, so I couldn't just quit and be out of here. Not that I would do that anyway, you know, I'd always give notice and stuff like that. But that's besides the point, you know. Other than that, you know, it's hard when you change and you try to do things right and you try to seriously be like genuine, you know, and you don't lie, you don't say things that you don't mean, and you know, treat everybody fairly, and you really expect, you know, reciprocation in that respect. And it's really hard when you're the only one who does that, and nobody does that, you know. It's really rare to find that, and it's really new for me too. So it's been challenging, but it's really made me see. It's made me see the other side of a bunch of people who, you know, at one point I would have considered good friends. And what I mean by that is, you know, I have no attachments here. That's all I'm saying. You know, I still like everybody who I've known and everything like that, but, you know, you cannot, I don't know if this makes any sense, but you can't, you know, fuel a fire in a rainstorm, if that makes any sense, you know, like one-sided things just don't work. So I'd like to get out of here anyway, just, you know, just to see some new things, man. I'm gonna be 30 years old, you know, I've seen all the US, but I've never lived, you know, I've lived in Texas, I've lived in Florida, I've lived in New York. I've been everywhere but North and South Dakota, but I've never stopped and really experienced people or really living someplace independently of, you know, acquaintances or whatever you want to call them. So I'm interested in trying that out. Hopefully I can figure that out, you know, soon. If not, you know, whatever. This is awesome. I'm going to Chicago this weekend, which is freaking totally sick. Like, I can't wait for that. Those Fare Thee Well shows. I've only got a ticket for Friday right now. I'll definitely get Saturday, Sunday. You know, it's going to be awesome. That's wicked cool. Yeah, what else is going on? Oh, yeah, so, like 2 weeks ago, my sisters visited my mother's house, which was really cool. I haven't seen them in a long time, and my birthday was back in April, so now we're talking June now, but I haven't seen them. So anyway, one of my sisters gave me a couple birthday gifts, 2 books, one book that she purchased and one book that she made. They were both like the perfect gifts. Like you couldn't have given me a better gift than the 2 gifts that I got. One of them is this book right here, which is called Zen and the Art of Happiness, which I'm telling you, a year ago, we'll call it a year, when I started thinking a little bit differently, a lot of things in this book, you know, are how I've been thinking anyway. So I just started reading this book. I read it, you know, in my hammock one day, actually in 2 days, but I could have wrote this book. I mean, there's nothing in here that everyone doesn't already know. It's just whether you choose to follow it or not. And it's just a way of thinking. It's not, you know, it's filed under spirituality. I don't believe that it is because I'm not into that whole kind of thing. But this was really a great book if you have an open mind and you want to see how some people achieve happiness. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. The second thing that she made for me, man, it's starting to rain good here, was this right here. Which, this book right here, okay, so she wrote a note in the front cover of it. It's pretty crazy. I mean, this cover, it's got 29 different pieces of fabric on it, and it's just a cover for a composition notebook to write your thoughts in. And this is a great gift. Just the cover, this thing that she made is me. I mean, it's like this is 29 different pieces of fabric all sewn together to create this beautiful thing, which I believe to be me. Plus the note she put in it was really great. It was great to see them, and it was really awesome. And I probably didn't give her enough, you know, thanks for giving me this stuff. I actually was kind of like, oh, it's June, man. My birthday was in April. But really, this was probably one of the best gifts I've ever been given. So that was really awesome. It's filling up too, which if anyone ever reads this shit, it's gonna be pretty funny. But you know, whatever, man. It's definitely some truth in there. But yeah, so the rain's coming, man. You know, it's actually really cool now that the rain is. I'm so used to the rain, and I live in a mud pit. It's like that saying, you know, you live amongst the pigs, you get used to filth. I live in the mud, man, and you know, I've been smoking cigarettes in my tent in the morning and shit, and first of all, I gotta quit smoking cigarettes. But yeah, actually, I sit out here in a soaking wet hammock and just swing, and it's pretty nice. But I'm pretty sure everyone else in this campground thinks that I'm like a crazy transient or something like that, vagabond who just like hangs out over in the corner at the campground. But that's alright. Yeah, so interesting video, this one, but it's what's up, man. So I'll be reporting next from fucking Chicago. See y'all later.